Hello everybody, Fox here once again. Gonna bring you another 1 versus 1. This is actually like our last game I cast. It's actually between the two same players, just under a different name. I believe Kodachrome is BodhiDharma, and down here in the south is Sunkmybattleship, which I believe is Lestron Dandre. I believe that was his original name. You can see it from the last game. Just look at the title. And these same players on the same map. And if I'm wrong, correct me. But according to the forums that I read, it looks like it's the same two people. So if you didn't watch the last game, one of these players, I believe it was I'll call him Sunkmybattleship, a Vermont player, went pure MGs and Pioneers, and it actually worked out for him. I mean, it was just MGs. It was about 7, 8 MGs, and then it just got ridiculous towards the end. But towards the end, they're kind of messing around when he finally lost, and it was like supply capped MGs, and it was just a great MG migration, some of you called it. So we'll see how he decides to play it out here. I'm actually going to see what he's building. His first unit is an MG, so we'll see how it goes. He's going to go out with 2 Pioneers and an MG, and then our American player, of course, is going to go 2 Engineers and a Rifle squad. So this is pretty standard here from our American player. So a Vermont player decides to go unstandard. He's going to go to the left side of the map, pretty much pure left side of the map. So he's definitely going to dominate this left side of the map. The right side of the map is kind of giving up here to our American player. We do have our first engagement here for that high fuel point. Pioneer squad may have to retreat because they're, unless these reinforcements can do enough damage in time. The Pioneer squad, you can see, is trying to get it away, and it does manage to get away. Still, 2 guys did lose quite a bit of health. So let's go check our second unit. I'm kind of excited to see which we have another MG. So I think we're going to see the same thing like the last game. And we'll see how it plays out this time. Maybe our American player has learned how to counter this or knows his mistakes. He said he wished he waited last time, and he also could have gotten a fast M8. Some of you said that in the comments and game replays forums. So we'll see if he decides to do that or just tries to go head on with his infantry and try to flank them better this time. And be a little more patient and whatnot, because he didn't have the majority of the map, and he decided to attack, and it kind of screwed him, at least from his point of view. So here again, Engineer squad going to get caught out in the open by this MG. He doesn't know where the MG placement is now, so see if he does decide to flank. He does have a rifle squad here, moving into the middle. We actually have a Jeep coming out, so that's a little bit different from a Vermont player. That will be able to scout this rifle squad. So he knows that there are squads behind this MG over here, and he may place it, and he is removing it. He actually has 1 MG here blocking the left side of the entrance of our American player, moving this other MG here in the south, trying to bait him. Actually, I think it is working. American player may be kind of catching on because he is keeping his distance from that bike. He's not totally going into it. I think he did see that MG setting up, so he is backing off a little bit, and yes, he probably did see it. It did take a little bit of shots, and now the bike is kind of picking at him. Not going to go too far into the rifle squad, or it will demolish him. Now you can see our American player once again is going to go for the +10 munitions and fuel point right next to the Vermont's base, and taking advantage of that mobility disadvantage from a Vermont player. He really can't chase down his opponent. He's kind of got to leapfrog it. If he chases him down too quick, then his MG is going to get killed, and this bike will also get killed. Doesn't do too much damage. It's more kind of a harass unit and scout. It does quite a bit of damage to engineers, so if you can use it right. So he does manage to corner that rifle squad and engineer squad, and they are forced to retreat. Let's check the TAC map again. I love this TAC map. Maybe the engineer squad needs to retreat it. He is typing. He needs to stop typing and hit T on that button, so he does manage to retreat that unit. And once again, he is kind of trapped in his base on the left-hand side of the map. We do have another engagement over here, and looks like the MG did manage to chew up those rifles pretty bad. Will he be able to pick this off if he can set up this MG facing the north position? Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lag there. Apologize. The rifle squad is going to walk into 1 set of MG fire and a bike. It's down to 2 guys. Still 2 guys, and I think it probably should get away, actually. And actually doesn't even lose a single unit there. So see, he's going to move out to the right-hand side, actually going gimped. 1 engineer squad, 2 engineer squads that are down to 1 guy, very low on health, and then a rifle squad only with 4 guys. So this MG thing is working out pretty good for a Vermont player, but as you can see, MGs are not very mobile. The American player is doing what he can. He can't take on the Vermont player head on, but you might as well cap everything else that the Vermont player can't cap. If the Vermont player decides to stretch himself a little too far, then that will probably be the end of him, as they allow the American player to easily flank him. And you can see he's tearing up this MG. I think he's trying to kill this MG, walk into his base, and set up his MGs in his base, and pretty much kill him like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually works. It'd be kind of funny if it does. Let's see how that works out. He must not retreat these. He does get a sniper though, and that's what he definitely needs. I didn't even realize the Weapon Support Center was up, and he did get a sniper in the last game, but he got it very, very late. Now he got it a lot earlier. It's going to help him quick, because he really doesn't have anything that can counter that sniper. Well, he does have the bike, but when it's in the base, you're not going to... Well, the bunker is gone. Excuse me, the bunker is gone. The Jeep can run in there. He just needs to keep the sniper near his rifles and slowly pick away at these MGs. If he gets too close to him, these rifles will chew up any units inside the push in here, and then these MGs can be bum rushed. But there looks like there's just way too many MGs to even try and bum rush. One of them will be set up while the other one's moving. You see he's leapfrogging into his opponent's base, and I really hope this game doesn't end that early. It's pretty interesting though. The sniper is here in the HQ, is probably the best spot for it, taking a few shots at the MGs, but really, he's just killing his base with mass MGs. Let's check the capping just really, really quick here. And he is capping the right hand side of the map, but really doesn't have any units over there. Has an engineer squad trying to flank, but that's not going to do any good. You only need to... You just have so many MGs, you can easily reposition one of them, and you will be fine, especially with that bike there in the rear. So now he's stuck in his base. Once again, this is worse than last game. I mean, he looked like he had a chance, but this time it doesn't look too good. The sniper is helping out quite a bit. It's probably the most useful unit in our American arsenal. It does have up to 3 kills. Gonna probably get... that bike is on its way, so he's trying to retune his units. Oh no, his sniper's gonna get picked off. He loses a sniper, fortunately, so he did lose a sniper. He's not happy about that at all, and now all his units try to retreat, save the sniper, but they just got pinned instead, so that really just helped the Vermont player overall. I'm surprised how well this is working out. Skirmish phase coming out for our Vermont player, as well as battle phase now in the process of upgrading. Still slowly leapfrogging in there, and I don't know what our opponent can do. Really build a motor over here, and then guard it with all your units, and just bombard everything, and then he'll finally get out of your base. That's all I can really think of. We do have an infantry assault team from our Vermont, which is stormtroopers. They can camo and walk into here. He is getting the Panzer upgrade, so he can just walk in here and start killing these buildings. I really don't know what our American player is going to do. There's a good chunk of this replay left. I don't know if it's them just messing around towards the end like they did the last game. And I'm sorry if I didn't put any spoiler warnings out there, but the last game was definitely worth a watch if you didn't watch it. Majority of it was a serious fight and wasn't as fast as this one, if this one ends like this. And we do have a Shrek squad coming up now. Our stormtroopers gonna start doing some damage, and really our American player is doing what he can. He is trying to flank over here into the right hand side, is trying to get into our opponent's base, but unfortunately an MG is there. Probably saw them past the point or something. They are forced to retreat, almost losing one engineer squad. Going back up here to the headquarters, he did pop another sniper out. The bike is still trying to kill it, but unfortunately he did go into that HQ fast enough. The rifle squad doing quite a bit of damage to it, but so the bike will be shoot away, but really stormtroopers can just throw some grenades in there if they'd like. And looks like he is going to do that. See if he decides to micro out of there and hop back in. Yes, he does. Very nice micro there. Going to go hop back in there. Man, that took a lot of damage though. That grenade radius did so much. Now he's back in his base. Managed to finally kill that bike, so he can use that sniper a little bit more, and actually pushes back those stormtroopers temporarily now with these very, very weak engineer squad. So right now we have the units. That sniper's still going to town on the stormtrooper squad, down to 2 guys. One more, and he's going to have to retreat it. Trying to kill the bunkers, what he's trying to do, so he can just walk units in here without a worry. And he probably will get that bunker before he has to retreat. Oh no, the sniper has 6 kills, has his veterancy. Is he going to try to target fire it? No, but he does manage to get the bunker, lose the stormtrooper squad. I don't think he really cares, to be honest, because he's just... I mean... Really, he's just so far ahead right now. I don't know, our American player, all his units are in his base. That sniper is doing, he actually has 2 snipers now, are doing what they can. One sniper's now up to 8 kills. And the MGs are slowly being pushed back. There's only 3, 4 MGs here now. One's about to be killed, the other one is moving up, so hopefully he can pick that off before it sets up. Also going to be some bad news. These units here, I'm going to check the resource count for our poor American player here. You should build a triad center, I think, so they can heal while they're pinning his base. And oh, look at that, building triad center. I'm that good. So you can heal those snipers, and those snipers can start doing a little more than just hiding. Because once they lose all their health, they're pretty much screwed. They don't have med packs for 25 munitions like the Wehrmacht player does, so he does decides to back off. The snipers are doing a little bit too much damage. Wisely backs off and set up a little MG perimeter outside our American player's base. So once he decides to cap, and he's going to run to some MGs again, going to repeat what he just did earlier, retreat, and then pull those snipers up, snipe them again, and just going to slowly push here. So our Wehrmacht player is going to try to delay him as long as possible. He's probably going for tanks right about now, and yes he is, getting a Sturm Armory. Probably will go a Puma, I'd assume, just because our American player really can use the MG to his advantage. That's about it. Sniper's trying to kill a bike, but I don't see him. The MG does relocate, the reposition itself, and oh man, the MG almost getting picked off there, and the bike as well. It was very, very close. He needs to retreat that and repair it, or reinforce it. So Storm Army is done now. We do have, see a unit count from our Wehrmacht players. So there's quite a bit of MGs, but they are capping up here in the north position, and then only really 2 pioneers and the MG moving out. So let's see if American player can make a comeback. It is possible, maybe. I just looked at the Sturm Armory again. Yes, the Puma is coming out again, so I'd assume our American players is expecting that. He did say tier 3 in chat, so I guarantee he has an idea of it. But I don't know if doesn't really have a counter for it. I mean, the only thing is the MG, but really, the Puma can just micro around it. If you got good micro, it's pretty hard to kill a Puma with armored piercing rounds from your MG. So actually gonna check what he has in store. Really hasn't built anything yet. The MG from our Wehrmacht player is right here. So the rifle squad looks like it should be good. It is fully health, and the MG squad is gonna have to retreat or die. And will it die? Oh no, this pioneer squad is gonna move in, and unfortunately will not get that MG. He needs to bail these out here. I don't think he's paying attention. He must be worrying about the action over here in the left position. I kind of want to go to the left real quick, just real quick. And I don't know what's going on over here. He made it to the squad. He does finally realize it. Going to retreat that rifle squad. Whoa, down to one guy. And go back to the left-hand side here. What's going on? The bike looks like doing a little bit of harassment. MG trying to set up for our American player and catch that Pioneer squad out in the open. I think it will. The bike does die, and now they can focus by the Pioneer squad, and it probably will die here. Ooh, very, very quickly, and it does. Not before popping a guy there and taking a good chunk of the health of that rifle squad. Now an MG versus MG fight. I believe the American MG does do more damage, and the Wehrmacht MG has a little bit more range, but the Puma is here to turn the tide, and really that MG just needs to retreat now. Maybe suppress him and retreat really quick. Now you can retreat quickly, or else you're going to lose it. Man, I'm not sure. The sniper still doing quite a bit of damage there. He does realize the sniper is here, so he's going to go chase that down. Does he have stickies from our American player? And no, he does not. Just drives right by him. Unfortunately, that sniper will not be found. Are you kidding me? Wow. Sniper, double veterancy, 10 kills. Oh no, now it's going to be found. No, it's not going to be found. He's just like running right next to it. I don't know how much more they want it, but it does take a fire at this Pioneer squad, so he knows where it's at. And the Puma's actually going down the south, so he will kill a Pioneer squad with the flamethrower upgrade. Unless the sniper misses on the retreat. Let's see if he can do it. Oh no, he misses, and the Puma sees it. He will lose the sniper. No. Apparently this really retarded Puma driver here. Wow. Really? I cannot believe this. This sniper is just evading the Puma so well. I don't know, does a double veterancy provide like extra chance of it not being uncovered by vehicles? I don't know. If you guys know that, please let me know. That's pretty interesting how that's turning out. And oh no, we have a Ranger squad out. That will help him a lot. That does a lot of damage to the Puma squad. And they did, once they popped out retreat, very wise choice to get that extra speed. And wow, 2 shots there. Puma's almost down. 1 more shot and it will be down. Maybe 2. But American player is actually turning this around. Wehrmacht player, hopefully he does have a second Puma out here onto the field. Oh, whoa, going back up here in the north. He does manage to shoot the Puma away, does not kill it. Puma does have 4 kills. Go back here on the left-hand side. Puma once again chasing down our American players' units, and pretty much takes the left-hand side of the map untouched. Was that a motor? What was that? Was that a mine or a motor? It looked like a motor, but not sure. Ooh, look at this. I actually have a wire trap here set up by a Wehrmacht. Was it Wehrmacht player? Oh man, I'm terrible. I should know this. Oh, it's been so long. I don't know who set that up. wire cutters, demolitions. I think it's American player actually. I believe it's American player. Yeah. I can set those up. I'm so sorry, I should know that. But anyway, the two Pumas moving into our American player's base. Really, where are his Rangers? Well, we actually have a Sta, which is great against units, especially when they're blobbed up, so you need to be careful not to blob them up. Try to keep track of all these units here. The second Puma's over on the right-hand side. And really, where are these Ranger squad? I cannot find it. Let's see the attack maps for. So the Ranger squad's all the way over here, capping. So, oh no, the Goliath. Here we go. Oh, and the Goliath, man, that Ranger saved the day right there. That would have been huge, but the Goliath, unfortunately, was not able to kill any of those Rangers, and now the Puma going to do damage to that rifle squad. He's actually pushing it back a little bit, so this Ranger squad does have the flank on that Puma if he decides to move in. Unfortunately, he's not moving in right now. I think, yes, he is now. He's trying to move up here on the right-hand side. He knows where it's at because his rifles are shooting at it, and we have the sniper over here taking more shots at the MG. MG will have to retreat, hopefully. I don't think it will get the cap on without dying. We'll go back here to the Puma. Rangers still didn't do any damage yet. Really, the Puma's doing great kiting micro here because these rifles can't really do much. He's doing quite a bit of damage to the rifles that are trying to cap, so just dancing around them. Go back on the left-hand side. I think, yeah, he did kill that MG, so like we may have to see a counter snipe. Wait a minute. Not a counter. That's not American snipers. Excuse me. These are both American snipers. Sorry, Vermont player does not have any snipers for himself, but he does have the vehicles, and he's just destroyed so much of the American player's base. I didn't realize this whole time was going on. American player did reclaim a lot of the territory, a lot of his units, but what's the point if you don't have a base? I mean, you don't have a base, and then he just slowly picks away at your army, and you are kind of screwed, man. What is he gonna do? I'm not sure. Really, the one Ranger squad will not be able to kill all these. He is saving up his manpower. May try to get one more Ranger squad before he decides to engages. May be able to insta-kill a Puma and then start taking on this Puma. As long as he keeps his both Ranger squads separated and away from the stuff so they don't do a lot of damage. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of damage from both Pumas. Needs to get one more shot off on that Puma. Needs perhaps stay in this triage area. And do we have another... Is that our first Ranger squad? I believe it. Maybe. Oh, and the HQ. Oh, almost going down. The Puma. Where's the Puma at? Here it is. Oh, they missed. Why do they suck so much? Come on, Rangers. Can you kill it? The Puma's dancing around the HQ, desperately trying to kill it. Down to two guys, so it needs to be very, very careful not to go too far. Oh, he might lose the Ranger squad. Oh, the HQ goes down. Unfortunately, that one lone Ranger misses that Puma. And is this artillery? Yes, it is. Oh, man, it's huge. He did not realize it. Did not move them in time. Kills one Puma. Will he kill the other? Kills the Sta. One more Puma left. And does the Ranger squad die? Oh, let's check that Puma. Will it still die? Artillery still coming down. Oh, that was so close. The Puma, I think, will get away. He did kill that Ranger squad. Unfortunately, that would have finished it off. Gonna go back over here on the right-hand side. Detonate me's still there. And actually, I thought he killed the Sta. I feel stupid now. Did he use some kind of camo ability? I guess he didn't kill the Sta. I don't know. Is that another one? Because that looks like that's it right there, unless... I don't know, I have to rewatch the game there. Ooh, I'm so off today. But, wow, look at all these bombs, these traps set up in these different buildings. Let's see how they pay off later. This one, bottom left, is still there, actually made into an HQ now. And, wow, yeah, so this is an American player that can set it up. I knew it. So he set one up here. That's where MGs can set up in the green cover. And if he decides to take this building, I guess it was earlier he could have used it. Go back here in the north, look at all these. Oh, I can't wait to see them used because of Vermont players just using so many MGs. This will help him out so much. I've never seen this used in a game, really at all. I only see them in like comp stomps and whatnot. You don't see them in the serious game here. And we actually have the Puma still in our American base. Unfortunately, he has no base really, and it's definitely because Engineer Squad. Engineer Squad is going to try to get off as many repair points as possible. I mean, you might as well before he dies. And really, I think we have more fighting here. The two snipers trying to desperately get away. One has 11 kills, one has 16. Both have veterancy. One has double, one has single. And the Puma, it's not moving at all. Really, he's microing the stuff. Maybe over here onto the right-hand side. Puma's not moving. Maybe it's up here in the north. Here it is. I don't know what he's trying to. Not much he can do here. Mass engineers, but he needs those to repair this HQ, and it's really all up to the MG trying to reposition himself very low on health. Can he kill the Puma? Oh, lag. Okay, and the MG's down to one guy and unfortunately dies, but the engineers can pick up this MG if they do decide to. It doesn't look like he's going to. unfortunately. And do I hear some sort of artillery? Maybe not. Oh no, that was the building going down right here. So, oh man, the sniper's going down too. There's a sniper was right here that died. One sniper is forced to retreat, and it looks like that Puma, that one single Puma was so close to dying, is just really stopping the American player from giving a chance to come back. Just killing all his engineers, up to 13 kills. Rifle squad trying to come back here, but what are they going to do? Okay, they try to take the MG, reposition the MG, kill the Puma, and then try and come back. There are no Rangers on the field at all. Actually, must have lost that earlier. But he does manage to kill a Puma finally. The one MG, Hero MG, gets a kill. And he may kill this one, but really the star is here. American player doesn't really have anything else that can counter the tank, so once he walks in there, he's pretty much got the game, and it looks like it's almost over. He said he thought he got stickies, which I think may have saved him here. Just a little more AT, and he should have been good, but oh, I see. Okay, he's built an HQ, another HQ over here, and fortunately that Puma is onto that. There's an MG in here, maybe able to shoot away, probably not, and here comes the Sta. I believe that will be the killing blow, because ooh, the sniper still survives, up to 11 kills. Unfortunately, that's probably all it's going to get. It is camoed, trying to get away, but probably will, to be honest. And well, he manages to repair his HQ. He can try to get Rangers if he decides to. You're going to go back here in the south position. Puma still picking away at this MG. It looks like we did lose a sniper here. Not sure how it died, but probably was a Sta. Does have one kill now, and the Sta is just picking away at the HQ. And that was actually a very entertaining game. The game is not over yet. You can see he actually wired his opponent's HQ, so maybe we'll see him try to go in there. Oh, trying to dance around his building, but Vermont player wisely used both sides. Ooh, it was not the HQ, it was the Sturm armory. Ooh, I'm going off again. Almost kills it. Almost kills it, but not enough. Going back here into the main base of our American player. The Sta is knocking this down halfway. We have artillery once again. We'll probably kill this Puma. And the Sta, maybe. He's not moving any of his units, so really. Main gun destroyed. Ooh, kills the Sta first. Puma's probably next. Hopefully. Yep, there it goes. Actually kills one of his units, unfortunately. Ranger squad finally moves in here, and wow, he kills his opponent's units. He can't take on this Puma. Kill the Puma. If he can kill that Puma, then really, what does our Vermont player have? Kills the bike as well. You can see that up here in the left-hand corner. Whoa, hits a mine. So the Ranger squad really could probably kill that Puma with such ease. So let's check the attack map. Our Vermont player, wow, he doesn't have anything. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 Pioneer squads, and I think he's in trouble now. This is really odd. Really, just what a turn of events. So the artillery strike, I think our Vermont player probably got a little lazy or what, but he kills the Puma now, and really, the Ranger squad can mow down these Pioneer squads. And unless they have the flamethrower upgrade, which should help greatly, but none of them don't. So our Vermont player actually is floating quite a bit of manpower, so he can't get an infantry assault team if he decides to. Has no munitions to upgrade, and has quite a bit of fuel, so really he could get another vehicle and throw in an infantry, a stormtrooper squad to take on the American player, and really it's an even game again, unless he's just going to give up. It is 158. Excuse me, 158 to 402 VPs, so he doesn't have all the time in the world. They are favoring our American player, though, so you can see he's trying to cap what he can. I'm going to check what our American player is going to do. Really just destroying the wreckage. I wonder why he's doing that in his own base. Really, that'll provide green cover if you get trapped in your base, and you grab some munitions from that. So we do have a Ranger squad here, going to take on that Pioneer squad. Pioneer squad, obviously, we'll have to get out of there and maybe try to keep the Ranger squad there as long as possible. So he did pop run up or something like that. I forget what it was exactly called. It does have the Thompson upgrade, so that will mow down any infantry units very, very quick. He has up to 600 manpower, so not sure what he's going to bring in. Maybe he's probably trying to get the off-map support group while this Ranger squad does what it can. And it says need CPs from our Vermont player. And wow, insta-kills that Pioneer squad, so really he's down to... oh, he said need CPs. So he killed off that Pioneer squad on purpose so he can grab his armored assault force. So now a Tiger is on the field. I did not think the game would go that far into it, but now the Tiger's on the field. And he's going to obviously take on this Ranger squad pretty well. And Ranger squad is going to say, forget it, I'm going to book it out of here. Kodachrome, our American player, probably thought he had it, but now he can't call it an off-map support group. Perhaps get a M10, which can dance around this Tiger. It does have very low health, but does quite a bit of damage. So hopefully he calls it in soon. He has 800 manpower. He needs to use it now, almost 900. I don't know for howitzer shot yet, but he has plus 43 munitions per minute, so he'll probably get that pretty soon. Not soon, but he is going back to the base of the American players. He probably wishes he had that green cover here as he did earlier. And so it is fully reinforced Ranger squad, just a little bit of health left. It will need a little bit of help. Oh, immobilize Tiger tank in your base. That actually favors our American player because he can't just repair it from the back here safely. And throw some shots at the Tiger tank, run back, retreat, throw some shots at it, and really Tiger tank can't do much, but the Pioneer squad back here is trying to change that. However, flamethrower upgrade. See how this fight goes on. Oh, looks like the Pioneers will be... Oh, that's such a close fight right there. So Tiger tank, really, maybe they'll take off this Ranger squad. We do have the off-map support group, though, and we did get that M10, so the M10 can dance around this Tiger tank that cannot move at all. Oh, one shot to Ranger squad. So Ranger squad's out of the picture now. So he has the M10 motor squad and 2 rifles. 2 rifles can go and start recapping while he dances around this, all up to this one M10. He's constantly going in a circle. Look how slow that turret is, taking advantage of the immobility of the Tiger tank. Keep going, keep going. Don't run into it. Pioneer squad trying to desperately come in here and repair it. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Trying to build some roadblocks so it will help him out a little bit. But looks like the motor will kill off that Pioneer squad. Probably do a little bit of damage to that Tiger tank, actually. And this is just a weird back and forth game. I mean, you've seen back and forth games before, but I really thought this would end like 3 or 4 times, but I really can't tell who's going to win now. I mean, after this, I'm checking the attack map after he kills off this Tiger tank. If he does, Engineer squad needs to back off a little bit, don't want to take too much damage. If he does decide to... Oh, the replay ended. So the replay ended. Let's check the attack map here. So it looks like it was over for our Vermont player. He didn't have any units. Apologize for Skype going off there at the last minute. So we did have a Puma. Puma really could have came in there. Honestly, I think our Vermont player gave up a little bit too early, but it looks like the win did go to our American player. Let's see, 2 rifles. He did have a Sturm army up though. So honestly, I'm not sure who would have won that. It does look like it does kind of favor the American player, but you never know which opponent could have built what. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. That was really interesting, and I will see you guys next time.